Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
But we got a movie react today. We got World War Z. Y'all like World War Z? Let us know in the comments. But let's go. Let's check this out. Let's see what's about. Let's short recap of World War Z. Let's go.
So the scene starts off in the heart of Philadelphia as Jerry and his family are stuck in traffic trying to get out the city. Jerry notices multiple choppers flying through the city, which was weird. Then a police bike just knocks off his side mirror. Bro didn't even stop or look back. He gets out the car to pick up the mirror. Then an explosion happens down the street. Yeah, things were just getting weird. Get back in your car right now. Bow! Oh shit. Where did that truck even come from? There's no way he's surviving that. Even his daughter was in disbelief. Look. Jerry sees this as an opportunity to get out. He drives right behind the truck, and sometimes I believe in these type of situations, I would do the same thing. Kids, hold on and strap up. His daughter takes off her seatbelt and sits on the floor, and this makes Jerry look back, and then boom, he gets T-boned and crashes into like 3 cars. No way he survives this, right? Wrong. Bro didn't even get knocked out. Not even a scratch. None of them did. What is this? A family of... They get out the car and it's madness in the streets. We got people smashing their head through car windows and running people down. Blah. Like, damn, how fast are they? This one tackles Brody through the car and starts biting him. And this is when crazy. Jerry and Karen realize shit just got real. No, Sammy!
Oh, Sammy.
Listen, we've all had the discussion in our head. And yes, I'm talking to you watching right now. That if a zombie apocalypse happens, you will survive. And yeah, I've had that thought too. But let's get one thing straight. The only way you've even got the slightest chance of surviving is if you're completely selfish and only looking out for yourself. Because if you got kids and a wife you're trying to save, wrap it up, buddy. You're not making it 24 hours. You literally have to be moving like this. I said I don't like nobody. Jews, niggas, Asians, blacks, whites, Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, Cubans, dogs, horses, fish, roaches, worms, butterflies, ants, nigga. Oh my gosh. Jerry picks up his daughter's toy while counting to see how long it will take for that guy on the floor to die. But he doesn't. He turns into a zombie.
Right away.
They run into Walter White's RV, hit the gas, but a zombie nearly bites his arm off. But his wife comes in clutch. Knocks it right off the window. Now that right there, that's the type of girl I need. Another one jumps onto the side, but they crash through the army's blockade and just drive out of there. Just look at Philly. Shit wasn't looking too good. Jerry's daughter starts having a panic attack mid-drive, so they pull over to find her inhaler. But they realize they left it in the other car, so now they need to head to a pharmacy. The phone rings and it's Terry asking for his location. He was in New York, and that city was even worse than Philly. The virus damn near got everybody. Terry is a Deputy Secretary General of the UN and an old colleague of Jerry's. He wants to come pick up Jerry because he needs his help, or more accurately, the government needs his help. So they head north to try to find a pharmacy. They stop in Jersey and search a store for albuterol and an asthma inhaler. He was struggling to find it, but lucky this guy steps in and helps them out. And I swear, I kid you not, it wasn't even 5 minutes after Jerry grabs the medicine and 2 men were already on top of Karen. Like, ain't no way, bro.
What in the world?
Ain't no way.
This is a sick Negro.
Jerry comes back quick and kills one. Then an officer comes in and he puts his hands up, thinking the officer cared. Nah, he was trying to steal supplies for himself as well. Nah, people really think workers will be...
Nigga, you think I'm gonna be trying to lock you up when it's a whole... Man, bro. Free will. Do as you feel.
On duty if shit got real.
Don't care.
It becomes survival of the fittest. Quick. They go outside and the Walter White RV was gone. Someone didn't waste time and
stole that shit.
They head to the apartments and he tells Terry to meet them at the flats. They break in, lock the door with a hose, and this guy right here is just chilling, drinking yak, minding his business. Is that all right? When they get in the flats, they find this family that lets them inside and they lock the door. And this was low-key their first time actually having a breather. They've been running around since 9 a.m.
Damn.
Jerry turns on the radio to get some news to see what's actually happening. This is a message. This is the message for the government, and I can't lie. If you're not a billionaire, the president, or a very valuable asset to us, you're cooked. Jerry tells the family it's better to keep moving, but his ass was like, hell nah, they want to stay inside and camp. Which really isn't a bad idea, only if he didn't know a chopper was coming for them. But he did. So Jerry readies up, taping books to his arms, and they head up the stairs, trying to get to the roof. A zombie tries sneaking Jerry, only to get boomed, but that gunshot was way too loud. It attracts all the infected straight upstairs. Go, 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 go! He chucks Karen the bag and smacks this one in the mouth, then mick on the head. He was really trying to hold them back, and this one right here was all over him, spitting blood into his mouth. Nah. That little kid from earlier runs straight to the stairs, Karen marks the roof, and Jerry runs straight to the edge, thinking that he might have been infected. But 12 seconds later, he doesn't turn, so he was straight. The chopper comes down, but the zombies were gassing it up those stairs. Jerry holds the door for a bit, and look who it is. Yo, I should have listened. The soldiers start dropping the soldiers one by one, and they fly out of there. So they land at the Atlantic Ocean, where the military vessel was holding the world's key decision makers. Terry tells him the virus has been spreading across the globe at an alarming rate. It's like rabies. It spreads through bites and people lose control and become very aggressive. The biggest difference is the speed. Rabies takes months. This takes 12 seconds. The colonel comes in, and this is when Jerry actually finds out why they picked him up in the first place. Back when Jerry worked for the UN, he was the top investigator right before he retired. So they want him to figure out where the virus actually started from and to find a cure for it. At the moment, nobody has answers, but Terry believes Jerry's one of their best shots.
Captain, I'm not your guy.
A handful of SEALs will go with your security force.
Can't help you.
So Jerry refuses the job, saying he wants to stay with his family. And the colonel just tells him, if you're not gonna help, then there's gonna be no space for you and your family on this ship. Nigga thought they picked him up for friendship. Nah. This is business. He gives the phone to Karen so they can stay in contact. The next morning, they hop on a plane and head straight to South Korea. He's sent with a group of SEALs and a young virologist. His name was Andre Fazbach. He's like 20 years old, and this is who they were actually relying on to solve this mystery. They land in Seoul, and Andre starts realizing, oh shit, he's actually in the field. That excitement from earlier was completely gone. A bunch of zombies start storming in, and Andre was like, hell nah, f this, and runs back into the plane. He slips and
Own self.
Nah, they should have left him in the office. Dying right before the mission starts is crazy.
This nigga is trash.
The SEAL team comes in and helps them push inside the base. Jerry's expecting some kind of major scientific breakthrough, but what he walks into is way more chaotic than that. The outbreak didn't just start like a normal virus leak or a lab accident. Instead, it looks like something was deliberately moved around the world through people, not animals or a natural spread. He suggests infected carriers were being transported, meaning the virus was already in motion long before anyone even realized what was happening. On top of that, Jerry figures out something crucial. The infected aren't just biting randomly, they're drawn to noise, gunfire, alarms, shouting. It pulls them in, and this is one of the big reasons why the big cities were collapsing very fast. He also learned something huge about Israel. They were ahead of the curve. They built a massive wall and sealed their borders early, meaning they may have had a warning before the rest of the world even understood the outbreak. So yeah, Jerry had to head to Jerusalem to get more answers. They get on the bikes and ride to the plane with a bunch of SEALs covering them. They were supposed to stay quiet, but Jerry's wife calls and wakes them up. This was just a rookie mistake. He should have had that shit on D&D. Zombies start waking up and popping out of nowhere, and this SEAL wasn't holding back. He just starts running them over, and I know this shit would have been so satisfying because I enjoyed in GTA. They quickly refuel the plane with jet fuel, but mid top up, Jerry gets speared by a zombie. Bow! This guy drops it quick but gets cheap shotted and bitten in the leg, and yeah, you know what he had to do. They start the engine and fly out of there. They arrive in Jerusalem, and Jerry is greeted by Jorgen van Brun, the Israeli official responsible for the city's defenses. Jorgen explains that Israel took the threat much seriously than everyone else. He says they intercepted reports of undead attacks and strange outbreaks from other countries. While most governments dismiss the reports as rumors or misinformation, Israel chose to act on the possibilities that they were true. The other countries were basically like, cap. Governments often ignore unlikely threats because it just seems impossible, but Israel decided it was safer to prepare for the worst. They really said, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. That's why they built that big ass wall and sealed the city off, literally weeks before the outbreak. So inside the safe zone, they're letting everyone in. That's one less zombie they will have to worry about. Palestinians and Israelis coming together for the first time in history. And with that, they all start celebrating, singing songs and cheering. But they just got a little too loud, and this makes the zombies go bonkers. The sound had them tripping hard. They start climbing the wall fast as hell, climbing on top of each other. They make it all the way to the top and jump down. And just like that, it was wraps. The zombies really said, Israel and Palestine getting along?
Nah, we're not having that.
The chopper tries shooting them down, but they were way too determined to get across. Like, bruh, look how many of them they are.
Let the motherfucker jump
Jerry
on
gets
top.
escorted to the chopper, but the soldiers protecting him were copping it bad. Blow! I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I can survive.
That's insane.
I don't think I'm surviving.
Those zombies are a little different.
Yeah, count him out. He's a goner. This soldier here wasn't gonna go out without a fight. He had one on his hip, ass, and ankle. So he's like, fuck it. We all dying. They make it through this room just in time, and Jerry sees this kid, but the zombies were just running past him like he wasn't even there. They storm the room and they start grenading the shit out of them. Fire in the hole! This young soldier gets her arm bitten, so Jerry just thinks quick and cuts her hand off. Nah, damn. He wraps it up quickly while counting to see if she'll turn, but she doesn't. The chopper comes to pick them up, so they run outside, but the zombies come out of nowhere and start jumping onto the helicopter. Nah, some of these zombies gotta be hoopers, cause look at the vertical. They stormed the chopper and had that shit coming straight down. Boom! So it was plan B. They run straight to the plane, but the pilot that was waiting for them just takes off. And listen, I don't blame him. As far as he knows, you guys are probably dead. They stop another plane, climb up, and just like that, they were safe. But listen, for the rest of Jerusalem, they gotta drop Fat Man. Like, just look. Just look.
Nuke the whole generation. If it were up to me, I would drop an atomic bomb
On the whole generation.
Jerry changes Sagan's bandage so it doesn't get infected, and she's a real G because she didn't even scream. She just takes a shot of vodka. As the plane takes off, Jerry realizes something. He starts thinking about all the people the zombies were avoiding. It was like the zombies couldn't see them. He calls Terry and tells the UN that they need a flight to the closest medical center, one that hasn't been infected. The colonel tells the pilot and they fly straight to Wales. And just like that, everything was rainbows and sunshines, right? This little chihuahua runs to the back of the plane and starts barking at the toilet door, which was strange. So this flight attendant comes and unlocks the door, and that chihuahua doesn't waste no time. His ass ran off quick.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
She opens the door and a zombie pops out, biting her neck.
Damn.
If you're on that flight, the only thing I can say is,
your time has come.
Jerry hears screams from the back of the plane, so he quickly checks it out, and yeah, he heard the saxophones playing. He knew they were cooked. They start stacking the gap with bags, but as soon as this guy here drops it, it was wraps. The zombies storm the front and start biting everyone from their left to their right. Sagan starts dropping some, but there was way too many and nowhere to actually go. The only people that were safe were the pilots, and they weren't about to open that door. Sit your ass back down.
What you say?
Jerry grabs a grenade from Sagan's hip and just blows a hole right through the plane. Boom! It sucks them all out. Hey, yo! They strap in and the plane comes crashing straight down. Mayday, mayday, mayday.
Oh.
So you guys just seen that crash, right? Jerry wakes up from it and it's official. Brad Pitt is in... I mean, he had a scratch on his head and a whole metal piece through his stomach. He unbuckles himself, drops down, and Sagan shows up. Yeah, she survived as well. She helps him up and they start walking straight to the research facility. This city was a ghost town. Well, not really, but everyone was staying indoors. They make it to the front and Jerry collapses. So back on the ship, the colonel gets confirmation that the plane Jerry was on crashed. And bro didn't even waste any time. He kicks Jerry's family off the vessel. His ass didn't even wait 24 hours. All I gotta say is...
Dirty bastard!
Jerry finally wakes up 3 days later, all stitched up. And the two doctors he sees start asking him questions about who he is. He calls Terry to confirm his identity, but realizes his wife didn't answer the phone.
Where's Karen? Terry, why didn't Karen answer?
Because they kicked her off. Yeah.
Bro was speechless. So they dropped his family off at this refugee camp that wasn't safe at all. He doesn't waste no time. He was desperate to get back to his family. But when he realizes that everyone else has already lost loved ones, he decides it's worth giving his theory a shot. Jerry tells the doctors he needs access to their deadliest disease, the one with the highest mortality rate. He believes they can use the disease to camouflage.
I believe these things have a weakness. And that weakness is weakness.
They only had one problem. Their deadliest diseases were stored in B-Wing. And let's just say, B-Wing is a place that you're not trying to go. Shit was packed with zombies. The only thing that was stopping them from getting through was a door full of chairs. They load up with weapons that don't make loud sounds, but Sagan wasn't with all that. She grabs a pistol, just in case shit got wicked.
Sure you want to do this?
Of course I'm not. Let's go.
They head inside while the others watch through the cameras. B-Wing was dead as a maze. They spot a group of zombies in a room and start crawling across the floor. When they hit the hallway, all the zombies start heading towards them, so they quickly head downstairs. But the doctor accidentally hits the locker and this zombie turns around like... So the zombie just starts running at them and Sagan just bang 200 to the head. She didn't even hesitate. The dead hear the shot and start storming downstairs. And these three were just dashing it through the building. Jerry pulls the hero card, drawing the zombies towards him. And bruh, why the hell is he running like that? He dashes into this room and one zombie only makes it through. And just look at the others. They were begging to get in. Like damn.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Jerry turns around and mink right to the mouth. He had that zombie dazed. He cracks the crowbar into his head and instantly kills it. But as soon as he looks up, there was another one down the hallway. The zombie starts gassing it to him. I'm talking us. But as soon as he got 2 meters too close, pow! Right to the back of the neck. Jerry must have been training with Shohei Ohtani, because that was a great hit. Sagan and the doctor head straight down to the vault, but the zombies were deep in there. They hit a U-turn and she just starts dropping them. Fuck the noise. They already woke them up. They head straight back to the safe zone and make it just in time. That shit was clutch. Jalen Brunson. He makes it to the vault where there's literally every drug and disease possible. And yes, they even have a sample of Magic Johnson's blood. Jerry gets in after the doctors tell him the code. When he gets in, they can't communicate with him, so he just puts all the deadly diseases in a box. But when he turns around to try to leave, there's a zombie camping right outside the door.
I said, God help me.
Jerry had no other choice. He had to guess which disease he can take, and that was a big choice because some of them would kill him or some of them would have him tripping like it was literally big risk, big reward. Nah, I'm tripping.
That's
win
crazy.
or die trying. So he's like, fuck it, and picks a random one and then injects himself. He sits down and waits for a while to see if he's getting sent to the gulag or making it out. After a while, he gets up, opens the door, and the zombie can't even sense him. Now, why is he doing that? So it was official. He couldn't detect him. He locks the zombie inside and walks off.
He just walked right past him.
He walks through the facility, goes straight to the vending machine, takes a sip, then unloads all the cans and starts oral farming, walking past every single one. And just like that, Jerry Lane finds the vaccine. Well, the camouflage to the virus. He links his family and he is a legend. Now, before you guys leave, I have a question. Would you guys survive?
Yeah, easily.
Not you saying easy.
I'll survive. I will survive.
She said,
I think I'm pretty smart. I can run. I'm pretty fast. I'm a little strong. Just a little bit. You don't think I'll survive?
I ain't said
You be hating on me.
I ain't saying
You ain't
nothing.
got no,
I haven't said a
You ain't
word.
got no faith in me.
EDP got a documentary. That's crazy.
Y'all.
That's that's crazy. But
You say you would die day one? No, you wouldn't. Believe in yourself.
can you use a weapon? It depends. It depends.
Right, you can.
But don't
One
get
that
too loud with it.
They don't make a lot of noise. Yeah. Nah, them zombies are fast though. I don't know about outrunning them for real.
Yeah, they fast.
They look different.
Yeah, they cut from a different cloth, and that's the cloth I ain't cut from. But y'all spam us up in the comments. Y'all let us know y'all thoughts in the comments for us down below. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ No Kid. This is
Here, Nicole.
We are.
Kid and C.
We out.
Go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar, 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 dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar, 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 dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.